Dear Mama, you have so many questions, but not enough answers. You wish you didn't have to ask, and that's why I'm writing you this letter. You're not alone, you're not crazy, and I hope this helps. I see you because I am you. Sincerely, Mama. Hey, Mama. Hey. You're tuned in to Sincerely Mama podcast, where we've created a safe space to share all things motherhood. We're trying to help prepare you for motherhood. So, all the things you wish you knew before becoming a mom, you can find out right here. I'm your host, Jackie Bobbitt, millennial mom, entrepreneur, and purpose coach. Guys, it has been an amazing couple of weeks. While it has been busy, it has been really great. We just wrapped up the sneaker ball, the Hub City sneaker ball. It was really fun. I hope you guys got a chance to catch that episode. If not, pause this one, go and check that one out and come back. Such a sweet message for Mother's Day. But guys, we are excited because I just celebrated a birthday. I just celebrated a birthday last weekend. I turned 30 years old and I'm just pumped. I'm excited for what that means. Last year, I said that I wouldn't go into another birthday without walking into purpose. And I'm just really excited to give myself the gift of keeping my word, give myself the gift of walking in purpose. And so I'm excited. My birthday made 5 months of Sincerely Mama. So we started Sincerely Mama January 13th of this year, and May 13th made 5 months. So if you are not a follower of our IG, you got to go and check us out. But we started on IG doing IG Live, and January of this year we transitioned to a podcast, and it has been phenomenal. You guys have been showing up and it has been great. So guys, today as the purpose coach, we're going to talk about purpose again and again and again and again and again. We're going to talk about purpose, right? So, like I said, I just celebrated my 30th and I wanted to give myself the gift of purpose, the gift of walking in purpose. And let's just pause and thank the friends that we have that invest in our purpose. I have a friend that bought this mic stand that you see, this mic arm that's helping your girl speak clearly, that's helping me not have to hold the mic in my hand. So let's just give a round of applause to all the friends that invest in our purpose. Y'all are so necessary. This is not a solo walk and we need y'all. So thank you. Shout out to my friend. But guys, I wanted to give myself the gift of purpose. And so I set out to do that even before my birthday approached. Like I said, this will be 5 months, or this has been 5 months of me doing the podcast. And that doesn't stop there. So this isn't all of Jackie. And I'm really excited to continue to explore and develop into exactly who God called me to be. And so we're gearing up for another event next weekend, which is going to be the Landmass Collective on the Gulf Coast. And it's going to be so much fun. It's like a creative, super park Chuck E. Cheese thing. It's like where all the creatives want to be. So I'm pumped to see how that goes, and I'm really excited to continue to exploring what purpose looks like. So what is purpose? Let's talk about some ways that you can start discovering your purpose. So my number one thing has always been, what would you do if you did not get paid for it? So this thing, you'd show up to do it even if they weren't paying you. So you ain't worried about
Whether the coin is coming in or going out, you just want to do it. You want to be there. You want to be in it. You want to be all around it. You want to do it. So, what is it? What's that passion thing that wakes you up in the morning, keeps you up at night? But I heard a different perspective. Y'all know I love my girl, my mentor, Dr. Recia Thompson. Put some respect on her name, period. But you got to check out her book called Wages to Wealth. And she talks about purpose or pursuing purpose and how I always say it's the thing that you can do without getting paid. But she made a great point. The thing that you hate. So the issue that burns you up and you're always trying to find a solution for, that thing. That thing, you're always trying to wonder why no one is doing this or why isn't anyone solving this. Well, maybe God has called you to solve it, right? So I think about that with the city I'm in, and I'm always asking, why there isn't something for moms, or why there isn't more things for entrepreneurs, or why there aren't more events for, X, Y, and Z. And usually, if you are the one wondering, then you are the one that's supposed to figure it out. So if you can pinpoint the issue, then you should start pinpointing the solution. How can you solve the problem? Because you are not just a business owner. You're not just a person. You're a problem solver. You're a problem solver. You and I are problem solvers. And so if the issue burns you in a way that you can't shake it, then you're supposed to figure out how to solve that. And I'm talking to myself because there are a lot of things that I'm just like, we should do this and we should do that. Well, Jackie, you should do it. It hadn't happened because you hadn't done it. So do it. Do it. Solve that problem that has just been eating you up. Don't let it eat you up. Do it. So those are a couple of things I think about when I think about purpose and passion. And then also when we think about purpose, we think about it not just affecting us, right? So it helping others. Usually it'll start with us. I know I think about how the Lord deals with me and how usually it's Him starting with me. It's me having to deal with an issue. So I think about Mama Fit. I started Mama Fit in 2019 when I got pregnant with my first child. And I thought about how, oh my goodness, I hadn't had this baby yet. And I already feel pressure to give it all up and only think about the baby. Throw away your dreams and only think about the baby. And I was trying to figure out, how do I overcome that? How do I overcome thinking that I'm just a mom? How do I continue to pursue purpose while being a mom? And because I dealt with that first, then I could help other women. Because I knew, one, if I was experiencing it, then surely other moms were experiencing it. Moms that had children for years. And I talk about this a lot because I am I am the number one cheerleader when it comes to moms following their dreams, walking in purpose, because you can't encourage your children to do so if you're not doing it. And what better example or what better picture than you and your spouse doing it? And so I think if we could get to that point before becoming a mom, then it roll smoother. And I'm talking to myself. I wish I had been walking in purpose beforehand. I think if I had been, I would have been more comfortable with, or I wouldn't have battled with, do I drop this or do I continue this? So that's just my thought, my spiel on that. And now that you have become a mom already, if you're already trying to figure out how do I continue to walk in purpose or pursue purpose because I didn't do that on the front end, it's okay. God can redeem the time. You can work your butt off and we can get it, right? We can get there. We can still make it. And so I think sitting down, exploring what's the thing you love, what's the thing you hate, what's the thing that you, one, can identify the issue, and then two, identify the solution. What are those things? What's the thing that keeps you up at night? What's the thing that wakes you up early in the morning? The thing that doesn't feel like work, the thing that you can do without getting paid. If you can answer some of those questions, then you can find yourself smack dab in the middle of purpose. And so after you find out, you have to create a plan to execute, to actually get there. So not just exploring and finding out and, oh my gosh, I know my purpose, but okay, how do I get there? How do I walk this out? Because it's not a one and done thing. It's ever evolving, it's ever developing, and it's a walk. It's a continuous walk. So let's do the work. Let's always be in pursuit of purpose. Let's always be in pursuit of helping others to solve a problem. So not just identifying issues, but helping others solve problems. So we don't want to be the one in the room only pointing out what's wrong, but we want to be the one making it right. So again, the purpose coach here, just to tell you that it's not too late, that you can discover your purpose now, and that you can walk in your purpose now. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I hope that you have a desire to go after all the things. You know, I like to list off the things, whether it's writing a book or creating a journal or starting a clothing line or creating the business or traveling or going after the job or the promotion. Whatever it is, go for it. We are not allowing fear or the fact that we don't know to keep us from holding destiny, right? We're not going to do that. So while fear may exist, you don't let that stop you. Feel it. Be like, God, your word says that I do not have the spirit of fear. So if I am possessing something that I'm not supposed to possess, then I have to figure out how I can remove that. So once I realize that I'm holding something that is not even mine, then I gotta release it. But then I have to then say, okay, I do have power. I do have a sound mind, and I can follow through with what you desire for me. So guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode. I am so excited to be opening my books in July. So a little over a month from now, I'll be opening up my books to new clients. So if you guys need a personal purpose coach, somebody to walk you through A through Z and how to explore, how to identify your purpose, and then how to execute, how to follow through and pursue purpose, I will be accepting new clients in July. So keep that in mind. Once the time comes, we'll circle back and talk about that. But I hope you guys will live in a place of purpose, in a posture of purpose. Guys, this has been phenomenal as always. And Fridays are so much better with you. We will see you next time. Sincerely, Mama.
Thank you so much for joining us. If you found this episode helpful, do me a favor and share it with another mama. Subscribe to this podcast and leave us a 5-star review. Also, connect with us on all social media platforms at Sincerely Mama Podcast. Remember, you're the best mama for your children. We'll see you next time. Sincerely Mama.